Slavery is back. In fact, it was never abolished. The 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution abolished slavery, except in prison. At the current rate of incarceration, by the year 2010, the majority of all African American men between 18 and 40 will be in prison, the state as their captor.
It's going to take people who are willing to fight, not people who want to negotiate with the enemy.
Prison, prison, prison.
As far as education, I have a problem with education and knowledge. To me, it's two different things. So, you know, back to my knowledge and wisdom that I use. And it says the key. They say education is the key. They must have gave me the wrong key or changed a lock. The key is a black man knowing how to manage his money and his children. That is the key. And I'll skip down to go to this. If you say that my child has a mind of their own, what part of your mind did you give them? Without discipline, there will be ignorance. Now here's a taste of 7-Up and ketchup. It says, he's locked up, your 6th time being knocked up. Don't make it 7-Up. Welfare is drying up. When are you going to wake up? How can you catch up? And please don't tell me to shut up. And then I drop down. 2 men can talk, but a fool and a man will never talk, because a fool will argue even though he know he's wrong. But a man, remember, a man will walk away. Yes, this is to my little sisters here. I just hate to see them. And one night I was going home and I seen this girl standing on the corner. She was so pitiful. She was pregnant. I really wanted to help her, but like my friends say, if I try to help her, somebody see me trying to help her, I was the last one. And I dropped down and I got to this. It was kind of sad too. Mama, you beat me and you allowed him to mistreat me. And you never tried to teach me. You left me a lot. And if I had known you didn't want me, I wouldn't have never came out. Are you too cute or is he too fine? Neither one of you wanted to take the time. But I went home and I wrote this poem called Gone Wrong. It says, girls, why are you looking so sad and blue? You just didn't have nothing else to do. So you had one leg in the east and one in the west. From the looks of your stomach, somebody's been under your dress. For the next 9 months, you'll be so depressed, you won't get no damn rest. You have got a fool, dropped out of school. You don't have no skills. You can't pay your bills. I know it was a thrill. Why didn't you just take the pill? Did your mother or father teach you anything? What are your chances of getting a ring? Things are at a loss. I know it wasn't all your fault. He went left and out of sight, and I damn sure don't think that you're going right. And it's another poem I did, you know, that it hurts me, like I say, about the young girls. And this is called Don't Be Prey. It said, wake up, sisters, don't you sleep so sound. You don't have to have a child every time you lie down. Can't you see that life is not the way you want it to be? And let me say, they only think of you as a prey. Can't you get it in your head and not in the bed? You are dealing with a life. Do you think that you will ever be a wife? Why don't you take some action? There is something called protection. I know it's a thrill. Can't you just take the pill? Buffering can't stop the sufferings. Don't just lay up, sisters. Wake up. And this is called the revolving door. This is a revolving door. Some of us just can't take it anymore. Babies are having babies. Young ladies are not ladies. Boys are taking advantage of girls like they were toys. How can you have respect when both of you are smoking crack? Young ladies, do you know what this does to your babies? I understand you come from a broken home and you wasn't taught right from wrong. But somewhere in life, you all got to take a stand to be a lady and be a man. It seems that you are asking for more. When are you going to lock this revolving door? P.S. If you can lock it, you can stop it. Take heed to that, please. This one here is all about the kids, and it goes something like this. Brothers, we know what we did. Just look around. We have got to take care of our kids. Are you willing every day we just let them slip away? I think it's a sin. I don't want to see another child go to the pen. Wake up and let's be men. Think about your little girls. Do you think that they will make it in this world? Do you realize that this is where your sons come from? Don't you know we can't continue to go through this revolving door? Why don't you take some action? Aren't you tired of going in the same direction? Pull up your pants and be a man. Make up your mind. We are tired of looking at your behind. Without a doubt, we got to work this thing out.
As thugs, they represent racial stereotypes. A profile for the oppressed. When you witness genocide every day, you get the hint that the ghettos are cold like a lab experiment. As young women and men street hustle.